So this workout today is going to be pretty straightforward, like they usually are. 12 exercises that we're gonna lap through 3 times. So we're working for 50 seconds. We're resting for 10 seconds. And we're just going through that same timing all day. Clean and, well, chill in terms of, timing to remember. No weird changes or anything like that. So as always, you have the option to not do plyo. I'm going to give you modifications for all the jumping stuff. If you need further modifications, just text me in the chat and I will give you something else. Let's get started with our warm-up right here, right now. Shuffling side to side. And by the way, I don't know if anybody new at any point is tuning into these recordings, but if you are, my name is Maria and I'm taking you through this. So kind of helps to put a name to the person. Jack it out. Take your feet wide, take your arms wide. You can step it out if you prefer not to jump. Super cute. Let's go for some A steps. So it's kind of like a standing bicycle. You're bringing your opposite elbow up towards your knee. You can step it out or hop it out. A little bit of a rotation through your core. Nice job, everyone. And a few more. We're going to take it to a squat, up and down. 3, 2, and 1. Bend your knees. Weight in the heels. Lower into that invisible chair. Come back up. You can add a jump if you're feeling really buoyant. However, this workout does have a good amount of jumping in it already, so try not to gas yourself out during the warm-up. Let's go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inner heel taps. Working into some of our mobility. Take this at a nice quick pace. As quick as you can, externally rotate through your hip. Knee comes out to the side. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Love it. Walk yourself out. Give me 10 mountain climbers and 5 push-ups. Knee to chest, 10 times. Bend your elbows, lower down, press up 5 times. Hips in line with the shoulders. Shoulders over the wrists. So good, everyone. All right, take it to your forearms. Elbows are now under the knees. Give me some hip dips, side to side. Warming it up into our core and into our obliques. Give me 10 more of those, and then we'll go for some plank jacks. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Love it. Jack your feet wide and in. If you're not all about the jumping today, you can step your feet out and in back to center, keeping your hips low. All right. Give me 10 more of those. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Take a little hydration moment while I show you your first exercise. It's going to be a tuck jump and a push-up lockout. For 50 seconds, that's what we're doing. If you don't do tuck jumps, you can do a knee drive can have a little hop and then walk it out into your push-up. Let's get ready to go in 3, 2, and 1. Right here. Tuck jump or knee drive, walk it up to a push-up. Come back up. Rinse and repeat. 50 seconds of this loveliness. You got it. I'm going to dial up the volume on my timer a little bit so we can all hear it a little bit better. Hopefully that helps. We'll see. So we got a tuck jump and a push-up block out. Woo! Starting nice and spicy, why not, right? Get your knees right up. Walk out long. Woo. And there's your first 10-second break. So good. Your next move is going to be a plyo lunge and 2 jump squats. If you don't do jumps, step back to a lunge, step back to a lunge, 2 speed squats. So either way, you want to keep your chest proud. You want to make sure that your shoulders aren't rounding down as you come into that lunge. And whether you're hopping or doing this more grounded, we want to make sure that we're not lingering too low along in our bent knee position. We're popping up as quick as we come down. There's that down. Moving on into some dumbbell swings. Bend your knees, you're holding your weight. Hinge at the hips. Come up, lift to shoulder height. Up and down. There it is. Make sure, as you rise up, that you're not thrusting your hips forward. You're just coming up to one tall line through the body. Squeeze your glutes. Slight bend of the knees as you hinge your hips. Doing awesome. First 3 exercises are already done. All right. Let's take it to a diagonal push press. Grab your second weight. This is one of my favorites. You're bending your knees, lifting your heel, punching the sky, side to side. Nice big rotation. I'm such a fan of this move. I feel like it makes it into every one of my workouts. So you get a lot of opportunities to really refine it. Sitting nice and deep into that squat. Finding that full body engagement as you rotate and punch your fist up. Nice, make sure you're not overarching your low back. All done with that. All right, so this one's kind of fun. Set yourself up in a lunge. You're gonna step or hop switch, shoulder press up, switch, shoulder press up. Good. So I'm holding just a single weight for this one. Hips are square. You're landing light. Finding that work in your shoulders. Feeling the legs burning. I know I am. Keeping that front knee tracking right over the toes, right over the front ankle. Whew. This one is so spicy. Keep that back knee nice and low to the ground. Oh, And there it is. All right, keep holding your weight. We're going for a side lunge with an upright row. So your right knee is bent, your left leg is long. Press up, row the dumbbell to your chest or to your shoulder, then come back down. So your dumbbell is in the opposite hand from the bending and straightening leg. We're keeping this movement one-sided. We'll do the second side on the next lap. In your side lunge, you're sending your hips back in space. Once again, you're keeping your bending knee in line with your ankle. So you don't want it to go forward too much. You want your weight in the bending heel. All right, love it. Moving right along. This one you keep holding the weight. You're still doing lunges. Same leg. Push off the bent leg and sweep it across your body. I'm holding the weight to my chest just as a little extra resistance. You're pushing off your bending leg, and then you're crossing it over the extended leg. Again, stay same side for this one. Hips go back in space. You hinge at the hips as you find your depth in your side lunge. Good. Starting to feel that lower body burn for sure. Loving it. Digging into it. There it is. All right. Continuing with that low body situation. 2 squat jacks. And then you're coming up, 2 A steps. 2 squat jacks. 2 elbow to knees. Of course, if you don't do jacks, keep your knees bent. And do this without the jump. So you just step your feet together and then wide together and wide. Come up, elbow, knee, elbow, knee. Or you can do the jumps if you're feeling in that mood today. If you are not doing the jumping variation, maybe keep holding your weight so that you give yourself a little bit more resistance. Awesome job, keep it going. We're moving right along to a single leg deadlift with a knee drive. Hinge at your hips. Make a T shape with your body as you lift your left foot up. And then bring your knee to your chest. Hinge at your hip, staying on the same leg this whole time. As you know, if you've done lots of classes with me at this point, I like to do everything on my dominant side first. And then when we go back to it on the second lap, I do my non-dominant side, then I do half and half on the final lap. So that makes it easy to remember which side you already did. Also kind of gives you a better burn. On that hip hinge, pull. There it is. Love it, everyone. Almost through this first lap. So we've got weighted shoot throughs next. Bear position. Weight is in the right hand. Knees are off the ground. Take your left knee across to your right wrist. Pull that weight up. Kick your left leg through. Keep your hips low. You're back in your floating tabletop after that. Staying on the same side. If the weight is too much, you can do this only with body weight. If the body weight is still too much and it's a lot of coordination, just take your opposite knee. So your left knee across to your right wrist and then take it back to your bear plank. Stay with your variation, whatever has been working for you thus far. For the last 5 seconds of this together. Pull. Moving right along to, oh, this is gonna be fun. Reverse burpee with a turn squat. So you may remember reverse burpees. It's a sit-up. You come up to standing, you hop, and then the turn squat, you land on bent knees. If it's too much to do that variation, crunch up, help yourself up using your hands, turn squat, rinse and repeat. Come down, reverse burpee, turn squat, come down. A lot of coordination that we're building with this movement, as I'm sure you can feel without me having to tell you. Onwards and upwards. Final move right here. We're lying down on our backs. Take your arms wide to a T, holding the weight, back to center. Extend your arms behind your head, then back to center. Arms wide to a T, center, back, and center. So I'll demo standing up so you can see me better. Wide, center, overhead, center. Keep your elbows just softly bent. Minimize the bending as much as you can without locking out the elbows and over straightening. Ooh, a nice wide opening. Send your arms back. All right. And just like that, my friends, we have made it to our very first hydration break. Take a drink of water. You got a minute to recollect yourself. You know this whole workout. Now it's just a matter of crushing it out a few more times, 2 more times to be exact. So just a little reminder, refresher. Our first move is the tuck jump or knee drive to push up walkout. So I'm going to demo it for you. You don't have to start just yet. Just a refresher. Tuck jump, get as high as you can, knees to chest. Walk it out, push up, and come back. That's the deal for all 50 seconds. Catch your breath. Here we go, round 2. How high can you jump? How low can you get in that push-up? If you want to drop to your knees, that's cool in the push-up. Tuck jump and walk it out. That first class felt like it went really fast. Felt good. I have lots of confidence that we're gonna be just fine killing this entire workout all together for the next 2 laps. Keep it going. Last 3 seconds right here. And just like that, we move along to our 2 lunge hops and our 2 jump squats. So, plyo lunge, lunge, squat, squat, lunge, lunge, squat, squat. There it is. We want to slightly lean forward over our front leg in those lunges. Fingertips are grazing the floor. Our chest stays proud, so we don't want to let our shoulders round. Landing super light, because that helps protect your joints. You want to land on the ball of your foot. Control that landing all the way. There it is, 1 more rep. You got it. Moving on to our swings. Maybe up your weight for the second lap. hinge, and swing. So when I say swing, I mean we're still in control of the movement. We're in control of our core. We're lifting fast, but we're not just being sloppy with it. Lots of awareness. Connect to your breath, keep it going. You're doing amazing, everyone. Few more reps. Last 5 seconds right here. Oh, you did it. We're moving right along to our diagonal push press. Weights on the shoulders. Bend your knees. Twist and punch up. Side to side. Remember to lift your heel, the same heel as the fist that's pressing up as you rotate. If you have been doing classes with me a while, and this is starting to feel easy, that's a good indication that you should up your weight. You can alternatively go a little quicker and make this a spicier cardio move if you don't have extra weights at home to level up. Or you can just come to class in real life where we can give you heavier weights. Whew. All right, moving right along to our lunge hop with the press. So switch your legs, press up. Switch your legs, press up. Keep that going. Nice and light on that landing. Front knee tracks over the front ankle or is slightly behind even, making sure we're not feeling anything in our knees, ever. This little shoulder burnout here. Hopefully you're feeling it at home as well. Make sure not to arch your low back in that lunge. It's another thing that tends to happen when we get a little tired. Oh, fierce and intense. We've got our side lunge with our upright row on our second side now. Bend your left knee, hips back. Right leg long, push off your left leg as you stand up in row. So bend and row. Good. Nice, really go deep into that side lunge. Keep the weight close to your body. Form above all else with this move. Keeping that hip hinge as you tap your weight towards your foot. Feeling that burn in your shoulder as you row. Good. And now we're staying in that left side lunge situation. Bending the knee and then crossing the right leg with the left foot as we push off the left leg. So this one is a nice adductor exercise. A little movement, a little workout for your inner thighs. An area that I find we don't really work as often as we could. Good. Slight lean forward as you bend your knee, as always. Nice powerful push off the bent legs to straighten it up. Let's go for a couple more reps. Almost there. Oh, there it is. Moving right along to our 2 squat jacks and 2 A-steps. Squat, Squat, a step, a step. Just like that. Elbow, knee, elbow, knee. Squat, squat, elbow, knee, elbow, knee. You can do it. Oh, little cardio break. Getting that heart rate up. Getting the legs burning, hopefully. Nice and low in those squats. Remember, if you can't stay low, it might even be better to take it back from the jump into a step, but keep the movement going. We're moving on to single leg deadlifts with a knee drive. This time we're standing on the left leg. Hinge at the hips. Move towards that T shape with your body as your right leg extends behind you and then comes up to your chest. So you can add the hop like I am if you want to be a little extra about it. Or you can keep your left foot grounded the whole time. Focus on closing that gap between your thigh and your torso. Now, of course, you can just tap your right toe back. Anytime it becomes a little too much to just do the single leg balance, I know it's quite a lot. Big demand on our stability. Unbelievable work so far, everyone. Last 3 exercises. Weighted shoot throughs coming right up. Weight is in your left hand now. So you pull the weight towards your chest as you kick your right leg through and lift the weight overhead. Then you return to center. Kick, extend the arm, hips stay low, and then back to center. And of course, if those are just ridiculous, you can just take your knee across to the opposite wrist. And that will still give you a really substantial burn. As you're landing your weight back down onto the ground, make sure you're placing it down gently, quietly, and with control instead of thudding it down. You got it. All right, final 2 moves. So we got our little reverse burpee into a squat turn. Remember, if the reverse burpee is just ridiculous, find a crunch, put your hand down, assist yourself up, turn yourself in a squat, come back down. You can assist yourself down using your hand just the same way. Sit up, turn, and back down we go. Y'all got it. Wish I could see you absolutely crushing this exercise. I know it's not an easy one, but it's so fun. Turn, lower, hold. Let's get one more rep. Yes. Unbelievable. We have our final move coming up now. Cat fly. Back to center. And then lat pull down. So extend your arms behind your head. And then lift your weights back to center. Open your arms wide. Connect your weights. Extend your arms back to center. Arms open wide. Weights connect. Arms extend back to center. Keep going. We've made it through our second lap pretty much. One more time through all this loveliness, and then you're done. Unbelievable work. Last 4 seconds. Get that last rep in. It's flying by. Time really flies when you're having fun. Maybe you have multiple water bottles like I do lined up. Cheers, everyone. One more time through all that. No problem, you got it. So we're starting with a tuck jump to push up walkouts. Reminder, if you don't like tuck jumps, knee to chest is awesome as well. Alternate your legs. So now in this final lap, the single-sided things, I'm going to tell you when to switch halfway through the set so that we can do the other side. So it'll feel a little bit easier. Just a little tiny bit easier. Okay, get it together, everyone, including me. Last 3 seconds. Time to do the tuck jumps. Let's go. Walk it up to a push-up. If the push-ups become too much, just walk it up to a plank, but keep it going. Keep moving, whatever you do. The final lap is always kind of the best. It's like, you know all the moves, now it's just refining it, going full out, really pushing yourself in those last moments. We all got this last few reps, last 5 seconds right here. You got it. 2 lunge hops or step lunges and 2 jump squats right here. Let's go. Lunge, lunge, squat, squat. In every workout, I feel like there's one move that is just kind of like the hardest. And for me, it's definitely this one. Whew. Keep that form. Knees are right over the ankles or slightly behind. Shoulders are not rounding as we lean forward in that lunge. Last 10 seconds of the loveliest move of the workout. It's weird that this is harder than the tuck jumps. I don't know about you guys. And we're moving on. Never to see that move again. Kettlebell swings, or rather dumbbell swings. Coming up next. Hinge and swing. Good. Stay with your breath. So good, everyone. Keep your chest proud. Make sure your shoulders aren't rounding forward. That's something that tends to happen when we get tired. Mindful that we're not thrusting the hips. I just caught myself doing that once. Happens to us all. Just make sure to correct it if it's happening to you. Yes, you can. Breathe. Last 5 seconds. A lot can happen in 5 seconds. Oh, and we're done with that. All right. Diagonal push press. Load it up. Bend, twist, and press. Nice little shoulder burnout for all of us. Sending that arm long overhead. Punching the ceiling with our weight. Feeling that rotation right from the foot all the way up to our fist. Those weights really start to feel heavier and heavier as time goes on. Last 10 seconds of this. Oh, saved by the bell. Moving into our lunge hop and press. Let's get it. Lunge, press, lunge, and press. Good. Light on the feet. Back heel is lifted. Back knee is low to the ground. Got this. Feel that fire. Feel that burn. Love the burn. If nothing else, just tell yourself you will love the burn when it's a thing of the past and you're on the other side of it. Keep it going. Woo. Okay. Sure. Moving on. Side lunge to upright row. Bend your right knee, weight is in the left hand. Row, and then back down we go. I'll tell you when to switch sides. I'm gonna come over and check you guys out. Cute. We're going. All right, let's get 2 more reps on the first side. And we're switching it out right here. Bend and row. See, I told you it feels a little bit easier because it's kind of like mini sets. It's like, sure, that's what it is. You got this. Last couple reps before this is in the past. All right. Switch the bend once again to your right leg. I'm going to keep holding the weight against my chest because I like the extra resistance. Bend your right knee. Press off your right foot. Cross your right leg across your left. And then come back into the lunge. And once again, I'll tell you when to switch sides for this lovely movement. Let's get 1 more rep in on this side. And then switch. Left leg bends, crosses the right, and back down we go. Lower body is on fire after this whole situation that we've been doing. Oh goodness. We are moving on to 2 squat tracks and 2 A steps. Getting our cardio on. Jack, jack, A step, A step. So stay nice and low in those squats. Get your knee nice and high for the A steps. Almost done, my friends. Think of how unbelievable you're gonna feel when you're all done with this session so soon. So soon. Pull. So empowering. Getting a tough workout done and then going into your night knowing that you're an absolute champion. Pull. There it is. Moving on. We have our single leg deadlift with our knee drive. Pick a leg. We're staying on it for 25 seconds before switching. Extend your floating leg behind you, hinge at your hips, then drive your knee to your chest. Lots of coordination required for this wonderful movement. Let's switch sides. Keep your chest proud as you hinge forward. Whoa. Balance definitely gets interesting as the legs get tired and shaky. Feel that improvement in your coordination. Woo! And there's the bell. We're moving right along to our weighted shoot throughs. So, weight is in the left hand, right knee towards the left wrist. Pull the weight up to your chest. Extend it overhead as you kick your right leg through. Take it back to center. Switch sides. So this one, we're just alternating the whole time. Just passing that weight back and forth through center. This move definitely takes a lot of coordination to master, but I know you're all either getting there or you're absolutely crushing it. There it is. All right, we have 2 more exercises coming up. Reverse burpee into a turn squat or a sit-up into a turn squat. So come on up, turn around, come down, sit up, turn, come down. Always landing on bent knees in the turn squat. Using your hands to help you up and down if that works better for you. Getting it done 1 rep at a time. You got it. Woo, last 5 seconds. Get 1 more in. Oh yeah. Believe it or not, final move. Pec flies and lat pull downs. Let's get it, team. This one felt like it flew by. I don't know about you, but I'm like, oh, this went by pretty quick. Feels good. Deep breathing. And the fun thing is at the end of this workout, we get to stay on our backs. And well, we have time for just one little burnout, which I'm gonna give to you, because I know you're all hella strong and you can handle it. Woo! So I don't know about you, but I can't believe that that's done. Let's go for 100 bicycles. So lift your shins up to the sky. Bring your right elbow towards the left knee as you extend your right leg and then switch sides. Side to side. I'm going to count to 100. You do as many as you can on my 100 count. So I'm at 10 now. Second set. Rotate from your core rather than from your shoulders. Keep your elbows wide. Third set. Fourth set already. You can do this. If it's too much, you can do elbow to opposite knee and just keep your shins floating. Let's go for 50 more counts. 40 more. Lift your shoulder blades off of the ground. Feel your side core. 30 more. Final 20. I know, such a mean surprise to just throw at you in the end like this. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, you are done the workout. Bend your knees, keep them underneath, keep your heels underneath your knees. Snuggle your shoulder blades together and lift your hips up off of the ground. Stretch out your torso, feel your core lengthen, and then lower your hips to the ground. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, flex your left leg, ankle a lot. Gently assist your left leg a little bit more into external rotation using your left hand. And then if you want a little bit more, you can interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. Bring your figure 4 closer to your chest. Relax into that. Feel your hips stretch out. And then switch sides. Reset. Find the variation that works for you on this side. Take a few breaths here, feeling your muscles lengthen, feeling your breath relax. And then let it go. Let your knees drop, windshield wiper side to side. Ooh, and that bell means we're done everything, including the cool down. Now, of course, if you want more, keep on stretching. We only have 45 minutes together. If we had more, I'd love to do a deeper, longer stretch, but you know, I trust that you guys got this from here. So amazing job, everybody. Hopefully everyone feels wonderful. Jonathan, awesome job. High fives. Lisa, nice to see you too. Awesome, awesome work. I can't wait to sweat it out with you again. Love the little sweat dabs. I have like the AC on full blast in the studio and I'm still pretty sweaty. So awesome, awesome work. So yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Y'all very soon. Have a good one. Have a great rest of the week. Enjoy the long weekend. Oh, so I won't see you next week because long weekend times. We'll be right back in 2 weeks from now. So yeah, take your rest. Love it. See you very soon. Enjoy.